There is a very sick woman in Arizona. No, not Kari Lake, not Kari Lake. I'm talking about State Senator Wendy Rodgers. State Senator Wendy Rodgers, 48 hours ago, said Kari Lake might still be instated the governor of Arizona. Now, I want you to answer honestly. Really tell me. Do you believe Wendy Rodgers believes any of what she's saying? Or does she have to keep saying this stuff because she started saying it and it would be embarrassing to her to have to admit that she was wrong? Take a listen to what she had to say. Remember, Kari Lake ran for governor in Arizona. She lost in that her opponent, Katie Hobbs, got more votes. Katie Hobbs is now the governor of Arizona. Even if for whatever reason Katie Hobbs resigned or died or whatever, it would actually be the Secretary of State of Arizona that becomes governor. Arizona doesn't currently have a position, lieutenant governor, although they are creating it starting in a couple of years. But here is what Wendy Rodgers said.
And I get asked this all the time, especially up in my district on various rural radio stations. Senator Rodgers.
Yeah. The radio stations must be so rural that the people don't understand how government works.
You represent 4 other counties other than Maricopa County. What hope do you have of getting any of this legislation passed? And my answer is twofold. Number one, I was voted in by 27 percentage points to do the very thing that I'm doing, which is represent my constituents and make sure that my voters were not disenfranchised. And number two,
they weren't.
You never know everything that will happen in terms of Kari Lake being instated as governor. And I get asked this.
Yeah. Also, I'm waiting to see if maybe the Eagles actually won the Super Bowl on Sunday. You never know. You know what I mean? In a couple months or maybe in a year, we might learn that it was actually the Eagles who won, which is really, really wild. My headphone has just popped out of my ear, and it's going to be hard to hear the following clip if I don't put it back in. There we go. So do you think she believes this? Do you think Wendy Rodgers believes this? Or do you think it's part of the grift? Now, here's a reminder. The very same Wendy Rodgers a couple months ago, or when was it? December, I guess. December. She claimed that Kari Lake was the governor-elect of Arizona. She wasn't. And we had the same question then. Does she believe this?
The problem. And we need to get to the bottom of all of this. And I'm just telling you, we're not having it anymore. We're done. As Kari said... As Kari said, you're messing with the wrong people.
Right.
Is Kari Lake the governor-elect of Arizona?
Yes.
Is there any doubt in your mind?
Okay. So just so you know, there's no lieutenant governor in Arizona. The Secretary of State is next in line if anything should happen to the governor, death, resignation, impeachment, whatever. Starting in 2027, the lieutenant governor is going to would become the governor upon the death, resignation, or removal from office of the governor of Arizona. And then it would presumably go to the Secretary of State. So who thinks that Wendy Rodgers genuinely believes that any moment you might see the instatement of Kari Lake as governor of Arizona? And who believes that Wendy Rodgers knows she's lying, but this is just the nonsense that she feels she has to say for whatever reason? Let me know in a YouTube comment. Send an email to info@davidpakman.com. Send a smoke signal, Telegram, however you want to get in touch. I'm curious what you think. I genuinely don't know. I lean towards Wendy Rodgers knows this isn't true. There's no possibility of instating Kari Lake, but maybe I'm wrong.